Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend and spiritual wifey for lifey, Truth Nuñez, and our spiritual council. What's up, my lovies? Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, and everyone in between. You missed me, my lovies. I needed a little bit of a recharge because I'm telling you, a lot of changes. You could be going through the same thing, especially that full moon energy, emotions coming up. We did say that it was going to clear things for you, maybe clearing or bringing truths about procedures, things that were hidden before, clarifying things with Sagittarius energy. We needed to take action. So for some of you, you could be very active at this time. You know what's very curious though? Right before starting, something about, this is the feeling. It's like, she's not a hoe or he's not a hoe. Someone is looking at another person like something about because you're good looking. I had this, what? Something about someone who thought they were gonna, I gotta get closer for this. Something about someone who thought they were gonna put it in your butt. Males and females in this energy. What? I'm getting that song, promiscuous girl or promiscuous guy. All they do is lie and spy. I was having this conversation with a colleague. So did you see how cute I looked? Thank you, my lovies. I went to, I did not go to San Diego, but for some of you, San Diego. It's something about somebody who is living in a Winnebago. It's about Talladega Nights, something about a fake new friend. Okay, in the preliminary, for some of you, you have a beautiful new friend who's a real friend. Not new, but I don't think this person's like, maybe like the last 4 to 5 months or maybe the last year or so, you like see someone around, or this could be a colleague for some of you, and they're actually like a really sweet person, but you may be very like reserved. The reserves could be significant for you. For some of you, there's somebody like relatively new that's not a real friend. Someone's gonna bite their tongue. It's about feng shui, it's about Vietnam. Someone is a stalker every day as well. Something about someone who's a liar that was sent from hell. Someone has like a demonic possession over them. For some of you, being cautious with a fake new friend, like within the last few days or the last few weeks, you have a fake friend who's creepy. They're stalking someone that's close to you for some of you, or that's like another friend to you. This is almost like trying to use you, especially it's coming in as trying to use you as a flying monkey. Take it how it resonates for you. Something about flunkies and junkies. You could say that, or flunkies and junkies are coming in. Anyway, something about people that live a life of sin. Just being cautious. Someone's trying to use you as a flying monkey, and you're going to decline them, or you're going to get rubbed the wrong way. Like someone has very abusive energy, like intrusive, very abusive. Someone has like the energy of a rapist. The Queen of Swords, King of Swords, they were present in the preliminary with the devil, and the King of Wands in the reverse. So you have the sin of lust there. You have the sin of pride there. What else is there? I don't know. Anyways, but someone who lied and said you were a hoe. So I was having this conversation with my colleague when we went to El Paso. Okay. We got the white people in the house with some lovies. El Paso. El Paso. I love y'all. Y'all, we got the South in the house too. Anyways, but you know, I love you all. Y'all. So we went to El Paso and we were there and we had a really good time. I had such a good time. And he said something, and it was kind of funny to me because I've had people tell me this and I'm like, how do people like assess what people, I mean, I guess as a channeler, it's curious to me when people like, they try to read others, and I'm like, it's just interesting. Even as a channeler in my regular life, I shy away from like giving people too much information about what God gives me. I just, because it's not the time and the space. Sometimes, like for example, there was one time where in the mall, I was in the mall in Providence Place Mall. This was back in like 2013. God told me, go up to that woman, or a little bit later, like 2016. Go up to that woman and tell her that everything's gonna be all right with her son that she's really panicking about. And I'm like, what were you just thinking about? And she was like, just issues. And I'm like, you were thinking about your son. And she's like, huh? And I'm like, you were thinking about your son. And God told me to tell you that everything's going to be all right with your son, but he is going to move. He's going to move far from you, but that's okay. And she's like, oh, that's my fear. Because that's what I was thinking about. Because I guess she was going through some, I don't know, a custody bottles, someone's drinking a lot. I don't know if some of you bottle service. Anyways, but some about a public servant and some about a public service announcement. But I'm seeing bottle service. You're getting a VIP? Where are you going? Is that the lap of luxury? Anyways, so Las Vegas is in the house. So anyways, he was saying how I've heard this before. Like I've heard people say like, I can't believe you've been single for this long. Or I can't believe you haven't had sex in this long. Or I can't believe that. They're like, because you're a good looking woman and you're really kind. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm kind or not, but I just try to be what I want to be. And I lean on empathy, even if I see injustice in people. And I try to practice certain things. I know that in my life, I came here to learn patience. I learned patience over and over, and every layer of patience that there is. So I'm not in a rush to be in a connection with anybody. It was part of my spiritual training. I promised God at least 5 years without having sex with anyone. The last person that I did have sex with, it was a mistake, and it was really a terrible situation. The person, I do regret that, but life is ebbs and flows. Do I hold myself accountable because of that? Absolutely. It was a mistake, and I don't want to repeat a mistake like that again. And plus, I've been single for over 8 years now, or going on 8 years, and I'm comfortable. I don't like, I just know what I like and I know what I don't. Something about Donnie. So I'm not sure, like, just because I look a certain way, or I don't know what people are expecting, but my colleague, he said, I want to look like a hoe, but I don't want to be a hoe. He's like, I want to be tatted up. I want to like have like a body, like he works out quite a bit. And he's like, I really want to like be like, like buff. And he's like, I want to look like a hoe, but not be a hoe. For some of you, someone thought you were a hoe. And not only that, for some of you thought that they were going to get you in bed. Like within the last few weeks or within the coming months, someone for some reason in their delusional mind thinks that they're going to get you in bed. Like you're just going to be a fuck. Like you're just going to be a fuck. That's it. Or someone important to you. And I can tell you that this is, and someone for some of you wants to put it in your butt. And it's like, I'm telling you, that's not what's going to happen. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, I give thanks to God Almighty, the source where we all come from and where we will all return. I want to give thanks to my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nuñez Maldonado. I want to give thanks to my grandpapa. Aquarius is coming in. Abuelito Felix Antonio Nuñez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor, something about they live in shame. So out of Sagittarius. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank Arnold. It's about Helga, something about somebody who has a secret obsession with you. They have like some about a cult mentality. Someone has, Poland could be significant for you. Poland was present in the preliminary. It's about a stalker with mental issues who's very scary. Someone is now scaring people with their mental issues and their obsession. I am seeing someone on an altar. Someone has a schedule and they be visiting their altar. Somebody could have like a love altar for you, a lust altar. It's out of lust. And jealousy, I don't know if this is someone that's trying to like win you. For some of you, I don't know, someone's doing weird voodoo and love spells. I'm seeing an altar. Someone has an altar in their house. Something about, I want you to be my spouse, but this would be a hellhole. Someone's trying to manipulate you emotionally, or someone important to you into a marriage. It's not a marriage scheme. It's all Christine. We got Gemini coming out. Anyways, giving thanks to God Almighty, the source where we all come from and where we will all return. I want to give thanks to my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nuñez Maldonado. I want to give thanks to my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nuñez. I invite you to do the same. Some about beauty spells and someone that feels like they're living in hell. Somehow, I need help. There was a movie, What's Under the Bed? Remember with the scary person, remember the boogeyman? Don't look under the bed. Disney Channel. Giving thanks to God Almighty, the source where we all come from and where we will all return. I want to give thanks to my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nuñez Maldonado. I want to give thanks to my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nuñez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors who protect and love and guide all of you. I invite you to honor all of the spirit guides, all of the religious forces, all of the natural forces, but more importantly, God Almighty, the source where we all come from and where we will all return, because no matter what, we are all one. Amen. Ashe. Alakash alakin. We got Gemini and we got Cancer. Someone's been tasting blood. Someone's been, Sagittarius and the moon. Bad karma here. Exposure. The moon in the reverse. Sagittarius, Cancer, Gemini, Saturn. Punishment. Issues with courts, issues with legal matters, spiritual matters. The spirits are gonna eat someone's children. Huh? Tiffany? The spirits are gonna eat someone's children. Leo. Aquarius. We have Sagittarius, Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Leo, Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius, and a Sagittarius is in the reverse. But all of these people are going through bad karma. And they're in fear. Capricorn, since Capricorn season, January was very present in your preliminary. You can check out the community board and see if you get any more information. There's something about people that just do things because they're bored and they have nothing to live for. Pisces, since Piscean season for some. Something about somebody who started a fight for no reason, and people that like to have foursomes. Or threesomes, Three of Pentacles. They like four-way situations, three-way situations. I don't know if there's like a sex cult for some of you. I'm getting like a little sex cult energy. Like they might not call themselves that. Dana. It's about Dana Point. It's about Rocky Point. They may not call themselves that, but you're dealing for something about somebody who's a fake gym rat, who's actually a stalker, and something about somebody who lies and says that they're a gymnast. Someone has a sex cult energy, a group of sex cult. They have herpes. Somebody in this group has herpes. Neglecting you. Okay. Neglecting you. And something about someone who is playing with voodoo. So somebody who lies and says that they're Catholic. They're not Catholic. They do not practice anything they preach. Hi, mamas. Hi, papas. Josiah is definitely much more, he moves around a lot more than Belen. She just be chilling. She's just be chilling. You care about the tarantulas? They're doing great. And little Manny, you saw him. Acting out of childhood wounds. It's like talking to the wall with people that are escorts, and they like group sex. What did I say? There's a sex cult. They like to have sex in groups, foursomes, threesomes, and more sums. Okay. I'm just the messenger. I have the gift of prophesizing. I channel thoughts, feelings, and emojis. I channel thoughts, feelings, emojis. It's about emotion. Oh, another thing, it's not even relevant. It's like casting pearls before swine. Ahead of their time. Someone is trying to catch up with you energetically, but I don't see it. Swingers and group sex. I told you they like group sex, and someone cannot control you or manipulate you. It's like talking to a demonic child. I also got, for some of you, you'll get what I'm talking about because you're part of it. You know what I'm talking about. Today at work, I was talking to a colleague, and he was, we were talking about a lot of things, And I have very interesting conversations with this gentleman. I have a lot of interesting conversations with a lot of people. I channel interesting thoughts, feelings, emotions, visions, and conversations that you have every day. So this gentleman was talking to me, and I used the word conspiracy theorist. And he said, yeah, because, and we went into what conspiracy theorist means and all this other stuff. Something about Gunther, and some about Rupert, some about Robert, some about Italy, and so some about Sicily. And so, we had that conversation, and that was that. As I was preparing and cleaning and just getting my space ready, I felt like cleaning. So I was like, let me just mop today and vacuum and do all of these things as I was preparing for you. And I was listening to one of a beautiful channeler. I don't know how to spell her channel. I don't even know. It's like, it's hard to pronounce how she spelled it, but it's like Medva Tarot or something like that. But I love her. She's wonderful. And in her channeling, she used conspiracy theory at the end. And I was like, well, there it is. Someone can call you like a conspiracy theorist, or they may not, I don't know. Someone's just not, they're stupid. No, it is what it is. It's the energy. Children, you're trying to be nice. Like, you're trying to be nice. You try to be very nice and patient with this energy, whatever this is. You don't have a sex tie. You don't have an incubus spirit. You don't have a succubus spirit. You don't have a Jezebel spirit. You don't have it's about Belarus. You don't have you don't match. You could have had an exorcism for some of you. If you ever were into group sexes or stuff like that, which I don't feel like it, but for seven. So Stephen, there's just a lot of lies here. For some of you, I don't feel like you were ever into group sex. Maybe someone tried to manipulate you into having a threesome, a foursome, or something else, and your energy rejected it. Maybe you were tempted. I don't see your energy here. I think someone's trying to project too much who they are. And this is someone who you can't even, like, you don't match. This is like someone like saying something like stupid, like, yeah, we're all gonna get a hotel together. And you're just like, yeah, we're gonna get a hotel together. It's like very innocently, like, nothing's gonna happen. I'm not thinking how you're thinking. I'm not thinking how you're thinking. I am not thinking how you are thinking. I can kind of channel a little bit about how you're thinking. Violetta. I can get, it's about Sonetta. I can get like, I'm suspicious. Like, there's a suspicion of what you're thinking, but it's not going to happen. Ooh, because God's going to block it. I don't have a sex demon. It doesn't matter what you're projecting. You're giving me a headache with your fucking illusions. For some of you, someone's projecting quite a bit onto you. Something about planning a home intrusion. Someone is obsessed with your energy. God is blocking this. I'm telling you, for some of you, like, there was a temptation, like someone wanted to tempt you into being in a group sex type of thing. And your energy rejected it. Like, it was too innocent. And I'm hearing like people like laughing, like, too innocent. They really want you to believe that you're something you're not, because that's what they are. They tested you, or they wanted to. Just got confirmation. In case you didn't see it, I guess I have to repeat it. In case you didn't see it, I guess I have to repeat it. The confirmation, I just got a message. In case you didn't see it, I guess I have to repeat it. I'm not like you. I can channel you. I can feel empathy for you. I'm not you. Control freak. You're not trying to control an outcome. You're definitely not in sex drive. I don't know, something about like a drive with hidden videos. Something about wanting to catch you on video in like a group sex type of thing. For some of you, especially like, you know what I'm getting? They're vetting you and your dreams are going to come true. You know what I'm getting? Like, I've met people that have gone into the NFL, and I've met people that have had family members drafted into the NFL. And one thing that they do is they school you on what not to do when it comes to fucking around with groupies. Now, if you fall for the trap, you fall for the trap. But they're schooled on what not to do because you can get yourself into big trouble. Someone wants to catch you on video, or someone important to you, again, maybe like a family member is like very famous or about to be. The NFL could be significant for you. So, someone, something about Sports Illustrated. I'm seeing Sports Illustrated. And for some reason, someone wanted to attack me. For some of you, be very cautious here. You got famous energy. For some of you, someone very important to you. And there's somebody that's acting out of childhood wounds, is like talking to the fucking wall with this fucking idiot. They want you to be an escort, or they want to escort you. Something about bottom of the barrel. Someone's like a maggot to society. Something about a menace to society. Something about South Central. Something about presidential. Something about young bloods. Someone's a big fucking baby. You are not an escort. They can't pay you. For some of you, the energy of prostitution is in the field. And something about sue the prosecution. Sue the prosecution. Someone cannot keep you forced in or bully you into a connection that you don't want to be in. They're acting out of fucking childhood wounds. Again, it's like a big child. They're fucking neglectful, or they want people to neglect you. Somebody neglected you for a same-sex, a gay lover. Someone rejected you for a gay lover. That came out of nowhere. I'm putting Palal. So Pilates. Something about Bilal. It's about India. It's about RuPaul, cross-dressing. Someone rejected you for their gay lover for some. I'm picking up on a lot of energy, so just take how it resonates and leave what doesn't. That was random. Randall Square, Boston. They didn't want to block an escort. Someone loves escorts, or paying for sex, or paying people, giving money. I'm feeling sugar baby. It's about stalking you in a Mercedes. They want to block your blessings because they want you to be in a swingers or group sex. I'm getting a cult for some. Again, they behave like a cult, like a sex cult. And they have sex with each other. And they want to harvest off of your sexual energy. But you're too unruly for this shit. And someone's acting out of childhood wounds it's like, I'm seeing like a really spoiled child that is like, I want that. Somebody has that type of energy. And they're a fucking liar. I told you, you're not denying accountability for your mistakes. For some of you, this could have been someone that you had sex with in the past. Like, you made a mistake. You thought something was like, oh, maybe. And then you realize, like, what the fuck? This person's fucking out of control. They're fucking toxic. You don't want to deny accountability about your actions. You know you made a mistake. You own it. You changed. And therefore, you're not pulling back on the choices you've made, because you can say, I regret that situation. I never want to repeat that. I never want to even meet a person like that. I never even want to see that fucking person ever again in my life. Playing with fucking voodoo on top of that, stalking on top of that. Leave me the fuck alone. Pretending to be a fucking gym rat. Something about somebody who lost their healthcare. I'm not entertaining this fucking option of this fucking stalker who is fucking harassing me. Who wants to be a hidden enemy and is just a fucking lunatic who lost a good thing because they're a fucking idiot, to be quite frank. I'm just, channeling the energy. They're denying fucking paternity or what they've created. They're a fucking attention seeker who's fucking nasty. Bad timing for the rest of eternity. And not faking. I don't know, somebody thinks you're faking. That maybe if they come back and if they write you a bullshit fucking email, you're gonna respond one day. The fucking spawn of Satan. No attraction here. Forcing shit. Restraining order needed. This is someone that doesn't want to avoid you. They actually want to run into you. They can't fucking control you with bullshit narratives. They want people to neglect you. And I told you someone got mental issues. I'm not kidding about anything I'm saying. Delusional as fuck. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm getting a few different energies. There's one that's very fucking violent, abusive, intrusive. A pick-me. It's about a pygmy. So now I see. Someone saying like, now I see. Now you fucking see. Fucking years of fucking lunacy. It's about Quincy. It's about Jones. Now I fucking see a whole bunch of fucking people with plastic smiles letting people do crazy shit. To I don't know. It's about to protect my reputation. People that like to sabotage other people. A bunch of fucking fear-mongering, scary. You gotta... On a more like lighter note, I was on a conference call today and a customer, I was on a conference call today and a colleague, she's like, Truth, are you okay? I'm like, huh? She's like, because like, where's your beautiful smile? And I'm like, girl, what do you want me to just jump on the call and be like this? Like, what the heck? Like, I'm just, no, I'm good. Like, I'm good. And we had a busy week. Things came up, but I'm good, my love. Like, I don't know. You want me to jump on every single call like this? Wouldn't it be creepy? That's like on a lighter note of this energy. But for some of you, I don't know, people smiling at people that are not doing shit correctly. And I'm talking about morals. Like, how you stalking somebody and trying to force them into fucking group sex? For some of you, someone's trying to force you into prostitution. Or someone tried to prostitute you. Some of them are also the dirty prosecution. The last person that I had sex with, he was very fucking toxic, but he was a Marine. So, and he knew a lot of people because he was, oh my gosh, that man had sex with hundreds of fucking people. That's how he bound them, through sex. Somebody could have been fucking a prosecutor. Somebody out there, tutor. There's a prosecutor who's super promiscuous. It's about Lewis. It's about Lois. That's how they bind people. They fuck their way up. Okay, fucking their way to the top. Family drama in the reverse. Someone's trying to make it seem like you got unfinished drama. Like, no, my love, you're just a hoe. Go away. You try to fucking sell someone into prostitution that was a good person to you. That was nothing like a fucking prostitute. Go away. You're a piece of shit. Is that so bad to say that you're a fucking piece of shit? You want to fight someone because they know you're a piece of shit? I don't owe you shit. You're right. Go the fuck away. You try to harm someone for fucking money because you're a piece of shit? Someone that was good to you because you're a piece of shit? Like, go away. Someone's energy's fucking intrusive. They're a pick-me. It's like, I want people to see me. It's like, nobody gives a fuck about you. Micah, mixing the signals about a power couple. Someone wants like people to look at you or your couple as like, I don't know, someone's trying to be relevant and they're not. They've been trying to be relevant for fucking years, because for some of you, somebody wanted to harm you for years. Someone you were really good to. Welcome to the club. It happens. They love fucking drama. They feed off of chaos. They like harming people. They can't drain you. Someone that was situationally single, hiding a fucking marriage and shit. They can't drain you. It's about Marion County. It's about San Francisco. Oh, this fucking delusional motherfucker. Someone thinks there's going to be a reconciliation. There's not going to be a fucking reconciliation here. Someone with fucking commitment issues. Get the fuck out of here. Who's wearing a mask on fucking social media, pretending to be something that they're not. I find it so shocking when people like, it's like all these social media couples. Hello, my loves. Show who you are. We talk about people sharing fake things on social media. Show yourself as who you are. Show how you treat your children behind closed doors. Show how you talk to your fucking colleagues behind closed doors. Or when you think that there's a private conversation where you can abuse somebody else. Show who you are, my lovey. Show your lying, cheating self. How you cheat on your fucking spouse all the time and pretend like you're fucking single. But also pretend like you're a fucking catch. Show who you are. No? Okay. Third party situations. Show who you are. You're a delusional stalker stalking a fucking single person because you don't know how to fucking treat somebody that was good to you, and you chose a fucking hoe. You chose to be a hoe. Show who you are. For somebody left you for a gay person or a lesbian. You make fucking stupid decisions. Somebody who wanted you to think you had fake premonitions. For some of you, there could have actually been a love story, I have to tell you. But somebody deliberately went against God. So it's like the arrogance of mankind. Somebody didn't want you to be right about your connections, about a dispensary. Someone didn't want you to be like, you could have told somebody like, you're my soulmate, or like we're meant to be, or like, do you want to marry me? Or like, you could have said something like that. Marion County is very important. And somebody didn't want God to be right. Now they can't sleep at night. Now they want to fucking harass you. So the name James or Jimmy, how Jimmy does too. They didn't want you to be right. You're home to me. You could have said that to somebody. No, they wanted you homeless instead. Fucking idiots on this fucking planet. That's why you need patience, because this is why you need patience. Fucking idiots with fucking commitment issues. And I'm not talking about committed to you. I'm talking about committed to their spiritual path. They forgot the contract they signed when they came here. It's about Invisalign. Someone's getting glimpses of you because they've done this before in this life and in past lives. So this life you chose to break this fucking contract because someone's a fucking idiot in a soul level. And that's what's being spilled. So someone's not holding back anymore. I'm getting spilling the tea as in like the waters of noon. So like the eternal waters. It's about infinite waters. It's about Ralph Smart. The eternal waters are flowing. So it's like the Akashic records are open and something is coming up. Like someone could be having emotional breakdowns. Because like I really lost the one. Shut up. They mix the signals about what self-care is. Like someone was pretending like they were caring about themselves by being a fucking hoe elsewhere. But with you, they were being reserved. Somebody might not have been, they weren't having sex with you. For some of you, this is somebody that did, like you were kind of in a very toxic connection for some of you. And this went on for a while. Oh, I'm in self-care mode. For you, but for others, they were paying for fucking escorts, blowing money on gold diggers and fucking fake friends, going to fucking strip clubs. For you, they were in self-care mode. I'm taking care of myself. I don't have time for you because, you know, I'm busy like rebuilding myself. Meanwhile, in fucking Texas, with their exes. And also playing the victim because they know how to fucking play the victim. Divine timing, Leo. I love this card because Leo is there. Something about Picard, something about Portugal. Divine timing when it comes to somebody that wants money from you. Somebody only wanted you for money. They could have like said to you, you know what? This is just a business deal. I married you for money, or I don't give a fuck about this. Self-care. Envious. Somebody who's envious that you care about yourself. And that's the fucking truth. And their masks are fucking ripped off. Damascus, Decatur, your favorite fucking hater. You ain't got no drama over here with these people. For somebody could have even got their fucking toxic family members involved in fucking harassing you. So slow as molasses. Somebody wants to send you a fucking drunk text. I would block the shit out of this fucking person. Or delete it or ignore it. Because you have already healed. Somebody wants to send you no. I told you someone's getting drunk. They're fucking envious because you're having a good time and you've healed. And now they're in a wake-up call. I told you somebody's having like an emotional, like, it's like a boom. Like, it's like, oh shit, something can actually explode. I got a download about something exploding. You could hear of an explosion, or something can explode around you, or something can explode around this person that wants to come near you. They're fucking envious as fuck. That's for sure. Because you're actually in a real power couple, or you have people around you that really care about you. For some of you, you have a really good friend in business that you're not trusting. Somebody who masturbates a lot to the fucking thought of you. They're envious because for some of you, you are truly in a powerful era of your life. After somebody wanted you to fucking die. There will be no fucking reconciliation. With a fucking idiot. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. Someone got like an idiot, like a brute, somebody must have like a lot of Neanderthal in them. Spanish, like old Spanish. You know that the Spanish were known, first and foremost, people forget they're European for some reason because they speak Spanish. But the Spanish were known as the worst. The conquistadores, they were known as the most barbaric out of all, even worse than the British and the French in the United States. They were the worst. In the Caribbean, what they did, oh my gosh, they were known as brutes and idiots and very ruthless. Somebody has energy like that, like they're very violent, they're vulgar, they're a nuisance. Like someone has a public nuisance charge. We have an arrival of money. And you're gonna take a vacation or you're going somewhere. For some of you, I don't know, things are going really well and someone's like, hey, can I tag along? You know, the children miss me. No, the fuck they don't. You've never been here. I mean, if they do, you know, sucks for you. We're going on this family trip together. You're not part of this family. You are part of the soul family. The children can spend time with you. I don't know. It's almost like a moocher. Like someone's like, can I go with you? Could I mooch off you? I heard you got money. I don't know. Some about your income taxes. Okay, for some of you, this could be next season. I don't know why the income taxes are coming in. It's like I worked hard for this, or I saved money for this, or I saved my taxes for this. I don't know. There's a vacation in the field. And there's a groupie toxic person from your past that for some of you wasn't even really an ex. I wouldn't even count this person. It was a mistake. You made a mistake. It happens. Not to all of us, but to some of us it happens. I made a mistake. You made a mistake, my lovies. That's it. That's all it was. A mistake. Sincerely. Some about Beverly, some about Barack, something about the military, for some of you, strong military, the Baracks, I forgot how to pronounce it. Somebody can't pronounce that. Something about a fake gym rat. I don't know. And somebody has a toxic ex that thinks they have problems with you. Something about scheduling to fight you. Don't know you, my lovey. We got a coach. Somebody was coached. Somebody received advice to take a leap of faith. To schedule an illness, but they can't possess you. And now they're cursed. The curse backfired. The coach is cursed. Everybody's fucking cursed because they're fucking obsessed and they need to go about their life. They got bad luck coming in. And that's what's fated for them. I be telling you. God's been very merciful. God's been very merciful with a fucking idiot. I don't know why. You know, I saw this video and I've talked about it before. There's a 5-year-old girl. A 5-year-old girl. Her mother pimped her to this fucking idiot who killed her. He was supposed to pick her up in the middle of the night, like at 12 a.m., bring her to this hotel, have sex with her. He gave her mother $200 to do this shit. Someone's a fucking liar. Somebody could do things to children as well. A demonic entity. Someone is like taken over by a demonic entity. And for some of you, it has to do with their promiscuity. So, and their fucking immaturity as well. So, this man brought this child to the hotel, 5-year-old little girl, so freaking cute. And he raped her. And then he was only supposed to like have sex with her and supposedly bring her back. That's what the mother said. Instead, he raped her, choked her to death, and threw her body on a freeway. I cried so much for that little girl. Even now, I feel like crying a little bit. I wonder, like, why? Why that little girl, God? I've asked this so many times, and God's given me so many answers, but it's like, why? Then you have such fucking dirty people walking around. It's like, or take me. Like, take me. Why did you leave me here? A 5-year-old little girl. I mean, granted, I was molested as a child by my mother's boyfriend, but it's like, Jesus. Choked to death? A 5-year-old little girl? Something about a 5-year-old liar? What's wrong with the child? Everything is coming in for a reason. There's a little boy. There's a video of a little boy, and something about Lalo or Lalo could be significant for you. Los Angeles could be significant for you. There's a video of a little boy, and someone's gonna commit suicide. There's someone who raped a child. There's a video of a little boy, and somehow herpes. There's a video of a little boy, and he's sliding down a slide, and it was like in the middle of the night, and they're recording him, and they're like, the woman says to him, "Are you scared? You were scared." He's like, "I'm not scared. I'm not scared." Like a child that was trying to be braver, or they were scared, or they were trying to hide their fear just because they didn't want to, like, I don't know. I think about those things. Like, there's such monsters that walk among us. And it's like, God, why? Like, I don't know. It's sad. Someone raped a child. Somebody who's just like their dad. And I asked God, I'm like, why? Why do you give that person a chance to live? And you take a 5-year-old child in such a violent manner, such a diddler. Someone's a rapist. Someone raped a child. I'm like, take me. I'm over it. I've been over it. Take me, my love. Take me. The devil. Temptation. Someone did something to a child. And the sin of wrath. And they're so angry. Who cares? Who cares about your bullshit anger to hide your fucking shame? Prince of Books. And for someone did something, a man did something to a little boy. Prince of Books, dominance, overcoming, calming, Dominance, overcoming challenges, and patience. What did I say? Yay. Is that how you feel? Yay. It's about how many more centuries of patience? Yay. You came here to learn the lesson of patience. Everything I'm sharing is for a reason. And look at this person sitting on this child. Prince of Books. The princes, the pages are children. Dominance, overcoming challenges, and patience. The Dreamer. Sleep, dreams, vision, inspiration. Knight of Coins. Schemes, business, success by cheating. This King of Swords in the reverse. A whole family, a whole group of Kings of Swords in the reverse. Oh, yay. So I'll support the troops. Okay. Arguments, new ideas, and teaching. Apparently you're teaching this fucking idiots. Slovakia to be significant for you. For some of you, there's a lot of corruption. Excuse me. There's a lot of corruption. Winnebago. There's a lot of corruption where you are. Bonnie and Clyde are turning their back on each other. Something out there turning their back on your brother. This Queen of Cups in the reverse and this King of Swords in the reverse. Who are not wise, who are not intelligent, who refuse to go through a transformation, who refuse to live and learn from their life lessons. About Liv, about Olivia. The Surgeon. These people are going through bad karma, especially this Queen of Cups, this emotionally unstable female who's trying to hide that, who is fucking sick. There is no removal of blockages for this person. This person is having bad health and they need to worry, especially the mother of a Taurus. It's about Torrance. It's about Florence. Italy is very important in a situation. We have Ace of Books, musing. It's about perusing. It's about Paris. Music, sharing of knowledge and creativity. Someone is on the river to hell. Or these two people. You have two people in your field that are not doing that well. A Navy SEAL. They're trying to get drunk to forget how they came here. Oh, how to forget how they came here. Someone's having an awakening. Gambling, never satisfied, and the female lust. So we have lustful energy definitely present. And indecision, too many options, balanced pleasure, asking for help, poverty, and using your skill. Someone's definitely an escort. The sin of pride in the reverse, someone who's suicidal, who definitely has the sin of lust. Houdini. It's about Mancini. And I told you I wasn't trying to be Rena. It's about Katrina. Something about Rihanna. I wasn't trying to be mean, but they're fucking stupid. Ignorance, conflict, adversity, and stupidity. A group of idiots. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just what it is. So somebody who drinks a lot of lean. You know what I'm seeing? What are they? The Island Boys? The twins? That's coming in. They're not intelligent. God insists with this Queen of Cups in the reverse. Something about incest. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Intelligence, advice, intuition, and observation. And for some of you, I told you someone doesn't have the gift of this energy was present in the community board. Someone thinks they have gifts they don't have, and they're not intelligent. Someone's an idiot. There's a group of idiots. I'm not trying to be mean. The hanged person in the reverse, and they have to let something go. When it comes to inner reflection, restraint, these people have no inner reflection. They have no restraint. These are the type of people that lash out on you, and then they're like, oh, it's like, what the fuck? Aren't you a fucking adult by now? Ace of Swords, and that's the fucking truth. But this Ace of Swords, not only is it the truth, but it's also conflict, victory, and communication. Aren't you an adult right now? Like, why are you lashing out? What the fuck? What in the flying fucking saucer? Somebody says that. Anyways, that's all I got for you, my lovies. There were a lot of messages there, but there would definitely not be a reconciliation. And that's what's fair. Alrighty. Bombay cooch, my lovey. Something about righty and lefty. Something about ambidextrous. Someone thinks they are. I don't know. Someone needs to go work on themselves, or a group of people. They just really do. It's about time. Something about somebody who's wasting their fucking money playing with voodoo on you. It's about fucking time. Someone wants to try to apologize. Get the fuck away. Just get the fuck away. They're ashamed of their toxic friends and a bunch of bullshit. Just get the fuck away. Leave it the fuck alone. Not this life, not next life, not ever again. It was a mistake. It was a mistake to think that you were my soulmate. It was really a mistake. I'm not trying to be mean. Like, someone's trying to, like, it's like, you're just being spiteful. I'm really not. You're just being stupid. Like you always were. And a fucking liar. Let it go. Tell somebody who put out a hit 'em up girls, hit 'em up guys. They set people up for money. You didn't give a fuck. You don't love me. And someone's trying to have me cover up. I'm seeing Lauren and Nipsey Hussle. You would do anything for fucking money. You would, this collaboration, this family, this group of people that you consider family. You do anything for money. You set people up for money. Innocent people up for money. It's not up for grabs. With this Empress in the reverse that you chose over somebody else. You chose the pick. That's why, you know, when people like show off weddings, and again, I'm a channeler. You know how many unhappy couples I see with fake happiness, lunacy. So what is it really about? I don't know. For some of you, I don't know if somebody was trying to throw a marriage in your face. I don't give a fuck about your toxic marriage with your fucking interest rates. I don't know. Somebody married an accountant or some bullshit. I don't know. The sin of greed. I don't give a fuck about this. I'm sharing. I'm fair. You were fair. A fair man, humility, gathering, and blessings through work. You had blessings through fucking cheating and scheming. I got blessings through fucking busting my fucking ass on a spiritual level while being fucking harassed by your toxic lunatic. What fucking reconciliation? And for some of you, something about somebody who wants to put in a resignation and a Sicilian. I am a magician. There's no fucking reconciliation here. Someone's like trying to manipulate, like, or maneuver a way to, it's not going to work. Hoover tactics. They're trying to study and dominate. Dominance, overcoming challenges, and patience. They're going to learn a harsh lesh. It's about lush. They're a fucking liar. They're deceiving themselves that they're being patient. God's not asking them to wait for you. Kuwait, God's asking them to heal this fucking sin of wrath. I told you someone is angry. You know what a headache I'm getting? And they be projecting this at you all the time. Like you got something, like it's like there's an unfinished business for you to argue about. Someone's like wasting their fucking time. For some of you, you need a restraining order. They're fucking lazy as well. Sin of a lawsuit. You got a lawsuit coming in. Sin of sloth. They're lazy. Peace, pleasure, and communication. Archangel Michael is protecting you through a difficult lawsuit. For some of you, if you're going through a court case, or like it's like a custody battle or some type of division of assets or some crazy shit. And I told you someone's a gossiper. Check out the community board. Gossip, new information. They're fucking rude. Someone's trying to act like a fucking victim when they're not. They treated you like shit and they want to act like they're the victim. Like they got a bone to pick with you. Like they're supposed to be upset with you. And it's like, You have ruined this. If I ever admired you, wow, how fucking another one bites the dust. Another one bites the fucking dust. I see you as a fucking clown. Judgment. Who has success by fucking cheating and lying and deceiving. So, 7th Avenue, schemes, business, and success by cheating. I'm so bored with this. I'm so bored with the Witness. There will be no trouble made. There will be no fun. There will be no enjoyment. I'm so bored with the Witness. A Witness statement. A fair man, humility, gathering, and blessings through work. You have temperance here. And you're going to have a good time. I don't see you going back to or entertaining anything that doesn't make fucking sense for you. Because why would you? You got to be real stupid. And I don't think you are. I just don't think you are. I'm just calling the energy what it is. For some of you, you dealt with a fucking idiot. Welcome to the club. It happens. It happens to the worst of us, to the best of us. It happens to fucking 5-year-old children that don't have a fucking say. The motherfucking pimp them out. Seven of Cups, delusions. Somebody could be abusing fucking drugs. They have been defeated. They were paying people, but you already knew. They were trying to emotionally manipulate you into coming back to them. So somebody wanted you to feel alone so that in their delusional, psychotic mind, you would come back to this fucking paradise of a fucking relationship that treated you like fucking shit. And you're like, fuck this shit. I'm going in a different direction. You woke the fuck up. You woke up. That's it, my lovies. You woke up from a fucking nightmare on Elm Street. That's all I've got for you. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. You know why? Because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you. I'm tired, my lovies, and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever. Peace.